Joe Zekas from this morning. I'm from Homeward Bound North Shore. I'm in Evanston with Mike Stern. We're at a beautiful courtyard building on Prairie Avenue. And the chatter of the birds is intense out here, Mike.
Spring has sprung. You can see from the trees, the birds, and the people out on the sidewalk. We're in a great walk-to location for train and shops. It's one of the key features that attracts people to these condominiums.
We're right around the corner from one of my favorite locations in Evanston, Central Street, which has shops, sidewalk cafes, play lot for the kids.
It has the works. I think it's Independence Park. They have the plant sale coming up this weekend. There's always a hubbub of activity. Starbucks, they're 3 deep on the weekends with strollers, dogs, etc. Great food shops, library branch. Anything you could ask for within walking distance.
Got a vinyl store over there for the old-time record collectors. Metra station is what, two minutes from here?
Oh, it's a hop, skip, and a jump, and the L is not far off either. So we have the best of both here for transportation.
So if I'm looking to buy, what can I find in this building?
These are, as you can see, vintage condominiums built in the 1920s. They're very home-like inside. Living room, separate formal dining room, kitchen, of course. Many of them have 2 bathrooms, nice moldings, hardwood floors. Really, the closest you can get to a home, and you're spending only $275,000.
Which raises a huge question in my mind. Given how peaceful and also urban this location is, which we'll see when we head out to Central Street, why would someone buy in Rogers Park versus this location?
Well, I think you can get different values in different places. There may be conveniences to work, school, family ties. I'm a proponent of Evanston. I think it's a tremendous community, university town, wide variety of housing as well as a diverse population. And it stood the test of time. We've held our own in the way of values and I guess people values as well as home values. They've maintained and will be on the upswing again.
I think it's a real sleeper because I think a lot of people just have it in their mind that they have to be in the city to have a city environment. And I think if they were to come out here, they would find that they can have the city environment.
Absolutely. I think we're the cosmopolitan city anchoring the North Shore with a vibrant downtown that's had a lot of redevelopment over the past 10 years. Myriad of restaurants, galleries, etc. It's as urban as you can get and still remain in the suburbs.
You touched briefly on the question of maintaining values, and in Rogers Park and parts of Rogers Park, prices have fallen by 30, 40, even 50% over the last couple of years. What have you been seeing as a general matter in Evanston?
General, if we were to look at averages, probably we're off 20% or so. Again, you must consider that we're not comparing apples to apples ever in Evanston. It's not a subdivision. It's not one condominium building. There's so much variety.
And there's a typical scene that we're going to see a lot of out here is the stroller moms.
Especially when we get into the 70s here. Everyone comes out of the woodwork and enjoys the day. Back to values just a little bit. We have had declines in almost all areas, but if you look at our core, the quality of the homes, the transportation, the education, etc., being on Lake Michigan, we will always maintain value here, and we took a dip, and it will come around. You know, we're kind of bouncing along on the bottom, and we're ready for an upswing. Great activity this first quarter of the year, just tremendous compared to the prior year. So we're hopeful that reducing inventory will start to lead to the price point coming up.
And right on cue, another stroller mom. Let's head over to Central Street and take a brief look if you have time.
Sure thing.